this one is, it almost looks like a cone type, and see, and then the other one's just your regular run-of-the-mill spring. And those actually are for pickup height adjustment. Okay. All right. So now we are going to put our potentiometers in. Okay, if memory serves me correct, I have to put this little black one on first, so it actually bites into the back, and then the flat one goes on top, I know that, and then the nut screws down on the top, just like that. Just like that. Okay. And we do the same thing with all of them. Okay. So, actually what I wanted to do before I put all these parts on is I was looking to maybe tracing a template onto a piece of cardboard, you know, but I can do that later. I can do that after everything's all wired up and, you know, ready to go. I mean, hell, you know, I could I could really go the cheap route and you know, trace this this pick guard and right onto a piece of cardboard, and then just use a piece of cardboard as my pick guard. That would be ghetto, as they say. That would be so ghetto. But we're not going to do that. No. I would, if I were going to trace this onto a piece of cardboard, it would only be to be as a template. You know, because trying to find Squire pick guards in the, you know, configuration, pickup configuration that you want them in is a very difficult task. I mean, I've got one that is basically the same design, except it's a humbucker, single coil humbucker down here. Same amount of pots and the 5-way switch, but it's just too short down here. It actually comes up to about here, and the screw hole is right there. These pots are actually a little pushed in a little, and it's, you know, just the holes along the edges that hold the pick guard down, they don't line up on the one that I picked up. But I'm not gonna, you know, garbage it. I'll hold on to it for later use in case I ever pick up a Fender American or Fender Mexican Strat. But we'll just hold on to it for now. Right now, my Squire Strat is serving its purpose, as they say. Well, it's not doing anything yet, but we've got it. It's on its way. Okay, so we have our pots in. We just have to tighten down these nuts on top. Have to tighten down the nuts. Ooh. Even the nuts are a bigger size than the socket that I used. So I have to go up to the next size. How about that? Yeah, a 1/2 inch. Yep, that's what I thought in the beginning. A 1/2 inch, you know, and it took a 7/16 or something like that. Like why? So okay. I'm not gonna wrench these down, but I just want to get them snug to where they're not gonna move on me when I solder these all in place. There we go. And then let's see. Okay. All right. I'd have to make a good route for the wiring on the back. So I don't want any wires to get caught on the edge. And I don't want anything to short by touching something else. So how about that? Okay. There we go. And that should be okay. Like, well, let's just turn that. Okay. A little bit. There we go. And I'll show you what I did here on the back. I'm just moving these around so wires, you know, can it's easier to wire up. So with the pots, here's the pots. Okay, they're all in there. Those are the new pots and the new 5-way switch, as you can see right here, with our black screws. So here's the way that I configured it. The wiring for the 5-way switch is going to be in, okay, and the pots, this one here is the volume that's going to be facing the switch, and the middle tone is facing towards the outside, and the bottom tone is pointing like in line with with our shield tape. It's like it's like an easy access, so we have enough accessibility to wire from this pot to this one, and you know. So that was my thinking on that. All we have left to do now, see, I know you probably can't see this in the camera, but it just doesn't look right. You know, it looks too yellowed. I know I cleaned it up with sandpaper, but yeah. We can always correct that. Okay. So now for our pickups. Okay. Oh yeah, and I labeled these. Labeled them. See? Here's the neck. Here's our neck pickup. And I already have a wiring diagram for this. I believe I have it upstairs. Ooh, what do you know? Look here. Uh-huh. It came with spacers. I didn't know if it came with spacers or not. So this little bag here, it has the 2 screws, and these 2 little spacers, they go on either side of the pickup, you know, to give it, you know, its height adjustment. So that's a good thing. Yeah, that I was not sure about. But the wiring diagram, these usually come with a wiring diagram in each pickup case. And they always come in these little baseball card plastic boxes. And there's actually a reason for that goes right back into Seymour Duncan history, why they do that. I think back when they first got started in 1969, that was like right around the year when Led Zeppelin was getting started, and Seymour Duncan himself started making pickups for artists like Jeff Beck, Jimmy Page, and Eric Clapton, just to name a few. And he would wire pickups for them to get their signature sound, you know. And when it came time to ship them, they had to be protected, so they had baseball card boxes, and they would pack them in there, and they worked quite well. So I think that's basically how it got started, you know. But here's a little wire diagram. They all the pickups, you know, from Seymour Duncan come with the wiring diagram. Here's one for coil splitting. Here's another one for, but I've got the wiring diagram elsewhere, so we are not going to need the one that it comes with. Okay, so this is our neck pickup. Let's see. This is going to look so killer. Oh yeah. Oh, it is going to look so bad. Yeah. And look, you see, if you remember the old pickups, you know, the covers just, you know, they were so flimsy they just came right off. Yeah, these aren't coming off. And here's this is the JB Junior for Strat. It's got says Seymour Duncan right on there. So, and I guess we could do the same cheater thing as far as making this black screws, as they say. So yeah, I really would appreciate when you're done viewing this video that please let me know in the comments what you think of the video quality and the sound quality. Um, does it sound like I'm in a hall? You know, is my voice kind of like open wide or too dynamic or what? Because the microphones that I usually buy are they're dynamic. They do not need, as they say, phantom power. Some microphones require what they call phantom power, which is like a little boost behind it to get it going. But these are they're dynamic. Um, they already have the the electronics inside to make your the range and everything. So I have this also hooked up to a external Bluetooth speaker that I can also hook up, to a cord. It can either be Bluetooth, like wireless, or it can be corded. I have it hooked up to a cord right now, and with my wireless mic setup that I have, it's made by Alesis. Works pretty damn good. I had to adjust the microphone level, so it didn't squeal on me. But so far right now, it's serving its purpose. So I just want to know what you think of the sound quality and the video quality, because this is probably going to be my camera that I use for all these videos, if this is really successful enough. So, ooh, haha, yep, there we go. They're magnetized. Look at that. Yep. Picking up everything. So I don't know if I will actually need those springs or not, but we will see. We definitely will see. Ooh, and those pickups, they go right in place. Hallelujah. Yeah. Oh yeah. That is like totally radical, man. Totally rad. Yeah, let's get a little 80s talk in here. Who remembers talking like that? Totally tubular. Haha. Wow. Or we used to say, back in junior high, radical, man. That is radical, radical. Oh yeah, totally rad. That's rad. It's like, okay, okay. There we go. Just got to get it started. Yeah, now it's like it's sick. Or back in when Michael Jackson was very popular. Remember his bad video? Like, I'm bad, oh yeah, I'm bad, I'm bad. And now it's what do the kids say now? That's sick. Oh, it's like, okay. bad does not mean that it's bad. Like, okay, So if I remember, the pickup height was, I think, let's see, here we go. You can see, maybe the pickup height was right there. You see that? So I'm gonna screw those in just to where it gets kind of snug, and then I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it right just like that. Yeah, because I don't want to over tighten these at all. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good, I think. Look at that. Pickup height looks damn good. Ah, just the way it is, it looks pretty good. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing with the other two pickups, and then we're gonna upload this video to YouTube. I know it's gonna be going on 3 o'clock here pretty soon, and I still have something to do online, but I will keep you with me here until the end. So yeah, I've been wanting to get back at this this project for quite a few weeks since I got the guitar back, from being having that fret fixed, those two frets, repaired, you know. So it was just trying to find the time, and had a lot of work stuff that just work always gets in the way. Oh, jeez, It's not so much going to Dad's anymore to take care of his lawn. It's work, because people are going on vacation, and it's like, okay, I've got to contribute to putting in a few extra hours. One guy was on vacation for, I think, a couple weeks, and he just came back, so it's like, okay, now it's going to be back to normal. No, now it's not back. It's not going to be back to normal, because as it is back to normal right now, in the next week, it will not be it will not be normal again. So because another guy is going on vacation, it's like, okay, so I love grabbing those extra hours, especially when guys go on vacation, or like or these little projects that that my job's got. I always get a call from the boss. Hey, are you busy? Do you want some extra hours? And I sometimes, like a dummy, I just say, yeah. But it's gotta make sure that I can handle it. Okay, there we go. I think I think that'll be okay. What do you think? Okay, so that's the middle one. And then we've got the other hot rails here. Got the other hot rails. That is the bridge position. Okay. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, now I got that song going through my head, that Michael Jackson song, song called Bad. I'm bad, so yeah, Shema. I'm bad, oh yeah. It's like okay. Put our little spacers in there. Okay, there we go. Let's see. All right. So now, there we go. Okay, so, and I don't know what I'm going to do as far as a switch cover. I might just have to see if I have an extra, or maybe I'll just go out and, get one for like 50 cents, that's black. But here it is. I mean, it's all the stuff is in place. You can see the pickups, neck, middle, bridge, volume, tone, and our 5-way switch over here. So, and then all the screws on the outside are all going to be black. So, that's what I have for you tonight. I have to go upstairs and figure out how to, let me point you right at me now. There we go. Aha. Okay. There we go. So, hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did. This is the first video from my new camera, and I should be getting a new camera just like it pretty soon for nothing, $0.00. Like I said, it was like a buy one get one free deal because they screwed up. They sent me the wrong lens and it didn't fit. So, hey, I'll take it. Extra camera, extra lenses, extra everything. So hope the video quality and the sound quality is, you know, just perfect for you. So I will say this, rock on, and we'll see you in the next video. All right, good night. Whoever's up late right now. And I'll say to a long friend out there, Greg, rock on, man, rock on. We're going to be doing a Jimmy Page wiring on my Les Paul in the near future, so stick around. All right, good night, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.